welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. Two monster knives. All right, monster. Ferramonster keeps the hits rolling with the Glideman and, the Glideman and the Urban Grip. I almost got them confused. Here is the Urban Grip. Okay, so that's this guy here, and here is the info on the Glideman. They're both in M390 and titanium, and of course, the Urban Grip has some carbon fiber as well. But we're going to go over these now. The first thing you guys have to understand is that I reviewed, Ferramonster sent me the Aurora Rays, which was the one that I looked at. They asked me which one I wanted to see, and I told them, and I was like, that's going to be the best knife. And I was right. These two are very great, but of course the Aurora Rays is still my favorite of the three. But I didn't get to see these. I was going to ask them to send them, but then Lefty had them, and so I knew they'd come in the pass-around group. So I just waited, and that's what we're looking at right now. So let's start actually with the Glideman, okay? That's what we're going to start with. This is the shortest of the three, okay? You can see here, I got this little spot here, so I do have 3.5 fingers back here, but we do have a finger choil, so I can choke up and get 4 fingers. I will tell you, please trigger, as I call it, and kind of keep your finger back off of that edge. So for me, I'm kind of in that in-between land on this one because, again, I'm not really getting a full 4 fingers. If this handle came out a little bit more right here, I would. So this is okay. It's not bad, but my thumb is kind of resting between the jimping and this down slope. That's my only real complaint. I mean, I guess, I have longer fingers than a thumb. Otherwise, if I go like this, it just feels like I'm so far away from the blade. And I can't really reach that from here. And as a matter of fact, what's happening is I am getting poked with this right here. So where they cut this out, that is actually pretty sharp right there. So it's not like I can come all the way up to the flipper tab because I am getting absolutely cut. Right there, not cut like cut open, but like irritated, you can see. So I don't particularly care for that part of the grip, in my opinion. You can kind of cram your finger up there, and now I'm almost at 4 fingers. And if I do that, that actually feels better because I'm past this point right here. So that's not bad. That's not bad. But the choke up is kind of the better grip for me right here, for sure. But it is a titanium clip. As you can see, you have a little bit sticking out. It is not reversible. You have a lanyard hole here. And on the back spacer, you do have big chamfers here on the titanium. You have a titanium frame lock with a steel lock bar insert. You do have your 3 cutouts for lock relief. We are centered and we are way out to the end, which is always good. And that frame lock is locked up at about a 20 there. No lock rock, no blade play, no nothing. Plenty of sharpening relief. I always say lock. Plenty of sharpening relief. Beautiful swedge. Great looking blade indeed. Now, let's just try this grip here. And yeah, quite a cutter. Let's come up now. Yeah, I mean, I think I prefer, if I had to choose, I think I definitely prefer the choked up grip. It does feel much better in that grip for me. You have a machine satin finish. It is in M390. Beautiful looking knife overall. It kind of has a really, kind of futuristic vibe to it, if you will. Now let's talk about the specs on this particular one. This guy is an overall length of 7.19 with a 4.13 inch handle. And the blade thickness is 0.14, so a little thicker, but it does come down to a nice flat ground edge. It's a taller blade, so you can see it cuts like crazy. 0.47 on the handle thickness, and it feels good. I mean, it really does. 3.77 ounces, 60 to 62 HRC on the M390. And this particular guy is $182. This one is available, and I will leave a link down below. All right, we'll do our comparisons at the end, but we're going to jump to the next monster, which is the Urban Grip. Now, guys, I got to tell you, this is pretty much my least favorite of the three, and the reason, of course, is we just have a front flipper as our main form of deployment. If they had done, I actually can picture some sort of like, almost like a thumb disc or something, and just made it really easy to put this open. That would have been way better for me. Now, does the front flipper work? Yeah, it sure does. It works well. The jimping is wonderful. It's not a problem. It's just not my favorite form of deployment. I mean, I wouldn't buy this knife just for that reason, but that's just me. You have a full flat ground blade with this great drop point blade, M390. It is, again, a frame lock. There's your cutouts, your steel lock bar insert, flat scales again with a really nice chamfer and a beautiful carbon fiber inlay. I'm not even sure. I will see in the specs if it tells me what this is called. Now, I will tell you, you can catch the edges of the titanium pretty much all the way around. No, not down here. So just on the top. Yep, and right here. So you can catch that. So it's not a perfect fit as far as how that goes. I do like how they did it. You do have quite a bit sticking out of your pocket here. As you can see, the clip is not reversible, and you do not have a lanyard hole. Now, detent's great. No problem whatsoever. And now you can see I have released it. Now, what's interesting is this part is hitting my fingers, so it won't really come down any further. But you get out of the way and you shake this guy down. So they are both on there you go. I got it that time. They are both on bearings, but they're definitely more of a shake shut than a drop shut. Yeah, I didn't really talk enough. I will say this on this one, that detent could be a little bit stronger, but it's good, especially on the middle finger flick. It's awesome, and it could be just a little bit stronger. Your jimping is good here. And again, same deal. It's nice and smooth, but it's more of a shake than a drop. So I just wanted to go back to that one and make sure I covered that. So, but I love this blade. I mean, and by the way, in the hand, big 4-finger grip, no problem here whatsoever. Clip doesn't really bother me. And you can see we are slicey here. Really nice, full flat grind gives you that very thin geometry at the edge. I love that. Now, when we are locked up, no lock, rock, or blade play. We're locked up, gosh, at 40, 45 even. We are centered. Everything is good to go for sure. And so there you go. That is this one. Now, let's do the specs on this, and then we'll move on to our comparisons. This guy is 8.4 inches overall with a 4.75 inch close length and a blade length of 3.67, 0.12, so a little thinner on the stock, and I love that. 3.8 ounces and a handle thickness of 0.51. Again, contoured would be better, but it feels really nice. I don't have any problems. There's no jimping in the grip, but it works, and you do have a good sharpening relief there as well. Now, they say this one is also 60 to 62 on the HRC. Do they tell me what this carbon fiber is? They really do not, guys. But it is carbon fiber. I just don't know what the actual, they just say, okay, carbon fiber inlay. That's all they say. So it's some kind of really cool looking carbon fiber. So this one runs $230. And I think, again, their prices seem to be very fair. Now, let's do our comparisons here. You can see that the Glideman is way smaller than the Urban Grip. The Rat 1 is, sheesh, almost the same size as the Urban Grip. And you can see that our Rat 1 is smaller than the Urban Grip and bigger still than the Glideman. So very good comparisons there, actually. Kind of gives you some really good feel for what those are. So, again, I'd love to hear what you guys think of these two. They're really well done. I think Ferramonster, coming right out of the gate, has 3 really great options between the Aurora Rays and these two. The Aurora Rays is just at a completely different level, in my opinion. These are great and definitely different options for different people that like different things. So I dig that a lot. That's what this channel is all about, giving folks options to go check out that maybe they wouldn't have a chance to know whether they would enjoy them or not without watching them on the channel. So that's exactly what we do here. So guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I thank you for your awesome support. And please make sure you hit that notification bell, and to all. So thank you guys for watching the Knives Fast channel.